Welcome everybody. It's Wednesday night back here on BMRL Network. We are live once again with the Outlaw Sim series, and it is Throwback Week here at Darlington. So we're gonna see a lot of old throwback paint schemes, whether it's from the Cup series, the Truck series, or the old school ARCA series. So be on the lookout for your favorite paint scheme from back in the day. Probably gonna see a lot of Jeff Gordon paint jobs if I have to bet any money on that. Well, looks like some drivers not choosing to have the throwback, some are. Boris Hamilton Jr. right now sitting on the top spot. And I'm here actually tonight joined with Jeff Peppers in the booth from the BMRL side. How you doing tonight, Jeff?
Good. I've had a good day. I'm glad I'm here tonight to watch this throwback weekend here at Outlaw Sim Series. These boys usually put on a good show, and I don't expect anything less than that tonight.
Definitely, and only about 6 cars or 6 trucks so far putting out any qualifying time. Is it just, it's one of those tracks? I mean, do we expect to see a big qualifying turnout, you think?
I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. I mean, it's Darlington. It's a real narrow track, so passing is going to be hard. I don't know. Me personally, I like to qualify any chance I get. Um, I know some drivers don't believe in that, but they think we'll just start in the back. But me personally, I like to qualify because you never know what can happen.
Right, and Darlington definitely one of those tracks. It looks wide as from a spectator's point of view, but it's one of those tracks where you only really get to race one line. So passing here is very hard. I think your only passing zones are going into 3 and as well as going down the front stretch into turn 1. When you're in those corners, you gotta be careful, especially with older tires.
Yes, that is very true. This place eats up tires. It's an older surface, and tire management here is going to be key if we go green flag for most of this race.
Definitely, and there we go, Aiden Giordano right there on your screen in that Jeff Gordon, that DuPont Flame Chevrolet, putting down his time. Is he actually in a Chevrolet? He is, so
He is,
matching.
yeah.
So pretty cool seeing Jeff Gordon's old paint job on a truck here. As he right now is sitting in the 3rd position. Let's see what his second lap can give for him. And he's gonna drop to 4th.
Oh man, hoping them Flames can take them home for the win tonight.
All right.
Big fan of the Gordon Flames.
Yes.
Got Max Service out here on the track. Looks like that'll be his second lap there. And he moved up a spot. He was a 1/10 of a second faster there.
Adam Gardner. Ooh, touching the wall, and he's gonna lose it. See if Adam resets. Andrew St. Cour out there as well right now.
I'm showing 73 degrees out there tonight on the track, so it's kind of cool. So it should be a lot of grip to be had out there.
Testing out some new camera angles here tonight.
Look at that shot there. That's going to be fun tonight. is. There's my favorite camera, that digger cam.
And then Lingerfelt.
Yeah, he just laid down his first lap. Let's see if he's faster his second lap here. Laid down a 29.5 on his first lap. A little bit quicker, 29.2. It's going to give him P11. That's what I'm showing. No, that's
P2.
Gardner. Where's Lingerfeld? Oh, no, P2. Wow.
Gardner.
I don't know what my iRacing was doing.
Gardner hitting turn 1 here momentarily.
6 for Gardner. How about that? There you go.
All right, it looks like Reese Schaefer is on the track. And it looks like he's going to come to a stop on the backstretch.
Oh, maybe he's having to reset, lay down a fat. No, that's what it is. It's over with. Qualifying's over with.
All right. Alrighty, let's stand by and we'll wait as the grid gets ordered up here. And there we go. All right, row 1. Ben Morrow sealing the pole position here. Kyle Lingerfelt going to start right outside of him in spot number 2. In row 2, we got Josh Fox and Max Service. In row 3, Forrest Hamilton Jr. and Adam Gardner getting that 6th position there at the last second. In row 4, Aiden Giordano in the 24-year-old Chevrolet Flame DuPont paint scheme. That was a mouthful of words there. But Kevin Thompson starting in 8th position. In row 5, Seth Berger and Andrew St. Gore. Interesting seeing Seth qualifying back here in the back. Usually he's up there with Max Service, somewhere up in the top 3, top 4. But Seth starting back there in the back in the 9th position. In row 6, we got Morgan Sterling and Devin Smith. In row 7, Andrew Pratt, Jason Miz. Don't believe we've had anything about Jason Miz. Is he new?
I don't recognize the name.
Welcome to the league if you are new, man.
Sorry if you're not.
In row 8, we got Randall Barnett and Reese Schaefer. In row 9, Eric Peck and Doug Solms. In row 10, Matt Rogers, the Rockstar, and Joshua Balliet. And starting the 21st, Tyler Markle.
Joshua Ballet decided not to qualify again. He's done that the past few races, and he's always been in the booth at the end.
Right, whether it's 2 wins in a row, like the previous 3 weeks, or last week, it was a 3rd place finish, I believe.
I got to turn down my iRacing.
It's going to be cool watching these cars come by the digger cam here in turn number 1.
That's a beautiful shot right there when they're going green flag racing.
I'm going to have to do a lot of clicking to go through each of these cameras on the track. It's going to be fun. But it's going to be more doable now that everyone's on the track.
We got a stage at the end of lap 52. Pit road closed at lap 50 for all the viewers out there.
And I believe we have 130 laps.
Yes, we do. 130 laps tonight. All right, here we go.
Ben Morrow, Kyle Lingerfeld on row number 1.
Green, green, green.
Green
Green
flag.
flag is out.
Alright, looks like Ben Morrow making a move on the inside of Lingerfeld. So far, so good. Everyone's staying in a solid single file line.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh, car right in the wall.
Car right in the wall there.
That is Morgan Sterling in the number 23.
Yeah, I was looking. I was like, they went single file real quick. This is just a track. It's so narrow. There's not too many lines to choose from. The only line that's dominant is the closest you can get to the wall. That's where she gets her famous name from, Lady in Black.
Right, and if you don't walk away or drive away without a stripe from this track, then are you really racing this track the way it needs to be?
No, you're not. I guess that's what Morgan Sterling's idea was there about a lap ago.
And Joshua Balliet off track. Not sure if issues, what the case may be, but he is no longer on track.
I didn't even see that he's joined the server. Huh.
But yeah, it's nice to see that these guys aren't really pushing it too hard. They're single file. They're not pushing too wide situations that could get them in trouble. But we got a car in the back. It looks like that is that the 42?
Is that Tyler No, Tyler Markle is not on track here.
The 13. Oh, that's not a 13, I mean. Oh, it was Matt Rogers in the wall on turn 2 last lap.
Oh man, the rock star.
Seen some very clean racing so far. But look at that lead. Ben Morrow, a minute or a second and a half almost on second place.
Yeah, I'm looking at it, and Reese Schaefer's knocking him off. He started 16th, and now he's looking into the top 10 already.
Starting to really spread out on the track. About quarter of the way back on the back of the pack, they're starting to really spread out.
Ben Morrow's checking out right now.
It looks like we had a truck in the wall. I believe believe that was Jason Miz, the newcomer, the 24, tagging the outside wall of turn 3 exit into 4.
I like that paint job he's got there in that 24 car. Nice chrome look.
Perfect opportunity to do a Gordon paint scheme, though.
I know. That would suck if you're racing the 24 truck and you ain't a Gordon fan.
You know, I don't think it was really supposed to be a throwback race. Looking back at all these different trucks, everyone running their normal paint scheme, it seems like. Besides a couple. We got a Lowe's truck out there, which we always do. Like the 22, Josh Fox is always a Lowe's truck.
Feel like the Burger Boys would have had a throwback scheme. Oh.
Speaking of one, he's
Seth making a move
on Gardner.
We're about to see just how dominant that outside line is.
Right, and how quick these tires are going to fall off, because we all know at some point that kind of move isn't going to work.
Looked like Adam might have scraped the wall slightly coming off 4 there. But he's still, that outside line prevails.
Lingerfeld now back 3 seconds from Ben Morrow. So it's kind of funny looking at it right now. It looks like this is your leader. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
We have no idea that the leader is actually way up here.
And I wonder if Kyle maybe be saving tires. I don't know.
Here, let's get a perspective of how far ahead he is. There we go.
Wow.
Starting to see some passing going into these turns.
Ben Morrow is about, he's running about 110th faster than Lingerfeld.
Now almost 4 seconds ahead. Ben Morrow, I don't know, man. I feel like if when stage comes out and everyone comes in and Ben cycles back and starts on that inside front row position, I feel like if the rest of the race goes green, he might put some cars locked down here tonight.
That is, it's not unheard of, but it's definitely not the easiest compared to other tracks. Looks like Max, is that Max that made a move on the Joshua Land Fox there?
I believe so. It looks like Seth and Reese Schaefer trying to make a move on Adam Gardner. Sailing it into that corner, a little door-to-door contact between the 17 and the 56. Kevin Thompson right in behind those guys. It looks like we got a little...
Ooh. One thing about this track here is coming off turn 2, that wall comes up quick. And we see a lot of accidents happen coming off turn 2 on the backstretch. It's going to be one key to watch tonight. And that's probably going to be your wall that's most likely tagged throughout the night, because it comes up quick.
Right, and turn 1 and 2, they're all about throttle control. If you look at the race map, you'll see that turn 1 is a pretty decent wide turn, but then all of a sudden turn 2 is just a sharp left-hander. So it's definitely throttle control through turn 1, entrance to turn 1, exit into 2. You need to be totally out of the throttle until you get about midway between those two turns. You need to go up towards the wall like they're doing, and then throttle back down to the inside line there. If you can do that, then you'll be safe. As I see
Max is looking to the inside.
Hayden Giordano.
Kyle, he's got it. He's got, both trucks sliding off forward. But that outside line, you just get such a run off of it. And the viewers at home might be thinking, well, why are they running all the way up against the wall with all that track below them? And with the banking of Darlington, it's just, there's no grip down there.
Right.
There's you'll just slide around and spin out. All your grip is up high where all the banking's at.
Right, and that's what you can't really tell. Camera doesn't do it justice, but there is a pretty big difference between those 3 lanes and those bottom 4 lanes. Seth having issues. That's the second time in a row off of turn 2. I think he's getting a little bit too high on turn 2 exit and having to wheel that thing to the left.
As we go green, all the slipping and sliding is going to hurt him. On board with Seth right now.
Oh, and he's going to stay full throttle.
Oh.
Let's go up here and watch how Ben's riding this track. Ooh, Ben fighting looseness.
Ben's working it.
That's what happens when you use up those tires to stay out in front.
Wheel. Look at that wheel there. It looks like he's actually using the seam a little bit. In that seam, you can find a little bit of grip. Gotta get this right size right on that seam. And then it'll come back down and go off. So he's working the track, but I just can't help but think that if we go green, that's going to hurt him.
It sounds like I'm using McDonald's mic, someone said.
It might be me, I don't know.
You have to say, mine's the studio mic.
Mine's just my headset, people.
Oh, it's Sean Thompson. It's Kevin Thompson's dad, so he's gonna have a few things to say that aren't really the nicest. Is it what happened last time with Brett?
Or me? We won't get into that tonight.
Ooh, it got a little quieter without that in-car shot there. Kind of wondering, like, where's the sound at? Turn my mic headset back up. But yeah, don't worry. Neither of us are the ones that are. Yeah. I've actually been cheering for Kevin here lately.
Where is Kevin tonight, by the way?
Right now in 10th position, down 2 spots from qualifying, but I think everyone at this point is just holding on to those tires. We'll top inside and see if he's fighting the same looseness that Ben Morrow is. Ooh! Joshua Landfox off the wall. So yeah, he's driving at how you really want to approach these turns. Throttle off. And then always told throttle when you see the Darlington sign.
Yeah.
Tech called and they want to see Ben Morrow's truck after the race.
You ain't kidding. But hey, look, Max is catching up. That is 1.9 seconds now. I think those tires are they're starting to show a little bit.
Right, and right along board with Kevin here. Kevin might end up getting 3 spots. He is not
Look at
fighting
that run.
any tire wear. He is taking these corners how they really should be done. And I've not seen that wheel jerk.
Look at this run. He's gonna get a run. Oh, I thought he looked like he's gonna have a run off too.
Kevin doing a great job with these tires here tonight so far. We have an issue with somebody's dropping back. Who is that? Oh, that's Adam Gardner. Oh, okay, they pitted. That's why they were dropping back.
Oh, there's Ben.
Oh, I was about to
Pitted.
say, why is there's like a car just dropping back tremendously on the map?
Those tires didn't hold up too long for Ben there. As we saw, he was fighting that truck. Max is going to be coming in too, it looks like.
I was wondering there for a second. Thought maybe something happened. And that's one of the good things about this track is that iRacing sees those 3 lines as racing surface and everything else below it as apron. And so when we see a car spin out on the front stretch or the back stretch, down in here where that box is on the left side of the screen, they're not going to throw a caution.
Nope. Lingerfelt's going to be coming in this time by.
But yeah, Sean, on behalf of BMRL, I want to apologize for what happened earlier in the season between the other announcer and yourself. Glad to have you back in the comment section.
Oh, Kyle misses, he slid his tires a little bit there. He had to back it up. That's going to cost some time there on pit road for Kyle.
Well, you know what I've noticed that I've never realized or knew? Well, after watching these guys on Wednesday nights and then our Thursday night league is you can park it sideways almost, diagonal in your pit box and still get serviced.
Yes. Yes, you can. But you got to have... Oh! No! Oh!
Wow. That last correction, that would have been bad. That could have been bad.
That could have been very bad.
And look at that, Kevin Thompson going to get to lead a lap here. That's going to be great for points. I'm not sure if they get bonus points. I don't know how that works.
I'm not sure.
Oh, but he's going to come in as well. Slow it down. Don't do what Seth did. Nice job. But Adam Gardner, 8 laps down. What happened to Adam?
We saw him go into pit. I wonder if he hit the wall. Yeah, he's got damage on his right side there. Scooby truck needs a couple band-aids.
Yeah, and we never... I can't believe that happened. And we never even saw it happen on the track. Oh, Matt Rogers crashed. Let's go back and look at that. That was lap 25. Not sure what's going on here.
I'm not sure he's on the
That's on pit
back
road.
stretch. That's on the back stretch.
Is it that there was a wall? It looked like
Yeah, that was on the back stretch because there's
behind
an
the
entry
wall.
there. Yeah, there's an entry there.
Ah, weird. I did not know that. Just trying to figure out. Something must have happened prior to that to send him down that road. Maybe he had a good enough hit that it concussed him and he thought that that was pit road.
Oh man, that wouldn't be good. He'll be out a couple races. I hope they got all their doors welded shut, because
I
that
almost...
Boeing backstretch might be dangerous.
I kind of wonder if Adam lost connection and had to come back in, because I don't see anywhere where Adam wrecks. But to be 8 laps down and never notice him wreck or anything.
I'm not seeing it, but maybe I can't see it in this mode. I mean, I can. Let's see if I can go back and find it.
I can't tell. Is that right front damage? I don't think
Let's
there's...
see.
I mean, he's got some side damage now, at least. Does anyone know in the comments that might be either spectating the race or a spotter? Did Adam disconnect?
It looks like lap 21, coming off turn 2. He gets in the wall pretty hard. I mean, that was a pretty big hit. And then he was in the pits for 2 laps. I think he might have got a meatball for that. That was a pretty heavy hit.
Let's go back. I might have found it.
No.
Was it off of...
Yeah, this... It wasn't this... It was this turn coming right here. Pretty big hit right there. That's that turn 2. It comes up on you quick.
Ooh, yeah, he definitely had some wheel damage. But Ben Morrow 6 seconds in front of the number 81 truck there on turn 1 and 2 of Max Service.
Yeah. Max just coming out of 2. Ben's going into 3. Well, like Andrew St. Coeur rode... Oh, he's loose. Rode the line a little bit on the wall there.
And do we have a... We have a stage?
Lap 58, I believe.
I never know where to find that stuff.
I believe that's what he said in the announcements.
Oh, in the race.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you sent me another camera? Oh, that's like all of them.
Yeah, that's all of them.
Alright, how far? Max Service now still 5.5 seconds behind Ben Morrow.
That 81 truck, wonder if he's got anything for Ben. Ben past couple of weeks has had a run of a little bit of tough luck. I wonder if he can capitalize tonight and turn it around.
I think Kevin is definitely conserving truck here tonight.
That might be the way to go.
Because after riding on board with him, he definitely knows how to drive this track. And I don't think after going and watching him for the time that we've had, I've never seen him hit that wall.
I don't see any damage on the truck either.
Let me see, I can show some things to where oh, I can't view incidents.
It says closed. So it's going to be lap 55. At the stage.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Or maybe earlier.
Well, was that for stage or was that a incident on the track? Not seen any incident.
That might have been someone forgot to close the pits, and it was the end of the stage. That's what it's looking like. Because Adam is a couple laps down. He might have forgot.
I'll take a number 1 large with a Diet Coke to drink. No pickle.
You talking to the Burger Boys?
No, I'm ordering food from you.
Oh.
You know, it's funny. I never thought of it in that way, though. That's what headset mics do sound like. Alright, let's see who is going to win this race off of pit road. Will it be Ben, Kyle, or Max? Dun dun dun.
I think it's going to be
well,
Ben.
Actually, it's going to... Yep.
It's going to be Andrew Sinclair.
Yeah, so I was laughing at. Totally wrong. Andrew and the 17.
Wow.
Wow, Andrew and Reese Schaefer.
No, I think Ben got in between them.
Ben didn't go. He pulled out before Reese, but Andrew and Reese both. Surprise! Andrew didn't pit. Oh, Andrew missed his box.
Oh.
Andrew's last pitting lap was 32. It did not register as a pit, meaning he overshot his box.
I'm showing Seth Berger has disconnected.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Andrew come back in. If he does, I want to definitely go back and watch that. He's not going down there. You'd think he'd be dropping down by now. I want to take this back a little bit and check out if he did. Fortunately, I have to rewind it because there's no timestamp for me to jump to in order to see that. But he did come off a pit road, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
No, he did not come in. He didn't even attempt to.
He just drives right through. I wonder if that was a whole foolery to see if anyone else came in. Instead of, pulling back out and dodging pit road.
There's his pit sign right there, the 12.
Just asleep behind the wheel. Oh, there he is. He is
there
in.
He is.
Oh, he wasn't a lap down either, so I don't know. Interesting. So that's one of the biggest things. When you're in that truck and you're in this race, you know what's going on with these types of things. When you're watching it, you're always having to question what's going on.
Yep. That is true. Sometimes they make us question too.
Right. But now that Reese Schaefer is up there with Ben Morrow, see somebody that can hold Ben Morrow at bay and keep him from taking one heck of a lead here.
Green flag, green flag.
Alright, green flag is out. Ben Morrow quickly to the point. We've got a two-wide battle.
Now, does Ben save tires here? Or is he going to take off?
Let's see, we are almost halfway through. Not quite. Here in about 7 laps will be our halfway point.
Ben Morrow in the 13 truck, he's not checking out like he was the first time around. Reese Schaefer is still right on his tailgate there.
right. Alrighty, I'm back. Gotta get me some McDonald's tea here. No, it's actually Louisiane. I never knew how to pronounce that name. Louisiane tea.
Louisiana?
Yeah,
maybe?
whatever it is, yeah. But can't have it sugary and sweet, so unsweet with some Splenda. Still tastes like heaven. Oh, Jason Miz also out. I didn't notice that. Seth Berger still has not returned.
He must have had something come up because we didn't see any contact or anything made that would cause him to disconnect. Joshua Land Fox coming across Randall Barnett there. He's going to drive it in. Oh, Morgan Shepherd out on the outside there. Ooh, got a little close. I don't know if he hit the wall or not. Looked like he did. Might not have.
Alright, Kevin Thompson up to 9th. He's got the 99 in his sights. And look at these guys' I rating. Andrew St. Coeur with a 49.53 I rating. Whew.
Yeah, there's some high I ratings in this league here.
Joshua Balliet, 65.53 I rating.
There's some guys in here that know what they're doing.
A lot of A 4.0s or higher. A lot of guys able to hit the pro if they wanted to. Oh!
Ooh.
Reese challenging the lead. Tremendously challenged. He got Ben Morrow all sorts of wobbly there off of turn 4. About to see a replay of Denny Hamlin and Kyle Larson here. Who was it? Denny or Kyle Larson and Ryan Preece in the trucks? Was it Ryan Preece? I don't remember.
Oh, he's got position on the outside lane there.
I know I was surprised to see Ben Morrow dive down low. Oh, Ben a little sideways.
Oh.
They both were a little sideways.
You know who's loving this right now? Max right behind him. He's like, y'all keep doing that, boys. Y'all keep doing that. Oh, Ben
There
got a
he
little
goes.
loose. Is Max going to be able to capitalize? He is.
I think Ben has already lost tire. Because that lead closed in tremendously fast.
Look at the gap right now between Reese and Ben. Just in a matter of a lap.
Yeah, poor Ben already used up his tire. And what's crazy is that he really... I don't know what their fuel mileage is. I'm going to say it's at least... I think everyone was pitting like on lap 40... Like 38, I think?
Yeah. Somewhere around
38.
I thought it was more like 33.
33. So, I mean, we are getting close to a pit cycle. They're going to need 2 more pit stops. So, Ben might not be too much in trouble. We've seen him do tremendous things with fresh tires. So, as long as he can hold on for another 4, about 6 to 8 laps, I would say. Because there goes Adam. Adam already making his next stop.
Max looking back to the outside again of Ben. Oh. Max has got it.
Here comes Lingerfeld. Let's go ahead and see what these times are being like here. Lingerfeld closing in that gap on the corner. But now we're going to see Max or Ben Mara pull away. So he actually isn't going to pull away. Lingerfeld reeling him in. Wow, Lingerfeld's picking up so much time on Ben Morrow in the corners, and then it's staying pretty even on the straights. Adam Gardner going to shoot around Lingerfeld here. He's got those fresh Goodyear tires.
Schaefer with 15 spots gained tonight.
I think Adam needs to do an oh shit moment check there. Oh, 13 in the wall. Ben Morrow got loose on turn 4 right there in front of Adam, and Adam definitely needed to go, make some changes there. But Ben's tires pretty much gone at this point. Oh, another hard slam. He's going to have issues with that truck if he doesn't calm it down. Oh, in the wall again.
He needs to come in. He's losing so much time right now.
Oh, Linger fell right up on his bumper. Not coming in this time. All it's going to take is one bad wash up and you're going to have an 8-lap down disadvantage. Like Mr. Adam. He's not driving it as hard, it doesn't seem like. But all that's going to do is just let these guys reel him in. And he's going to restart in traffic.
Ben Morrow's 4.5 seconds off the lead in a matter of, what, 3 or 4 laps?
Yeah, that is crazy. We're coming down to where we're going to start green flag pit stops. And this next lap, we should see some guys start to come in, as they have been out there for 34 laps. Oh! Ooh, Devin Smith hard into that wall on turn 2 exit. Definitely going to see him probably drop down. Oh, another...
Oh.
He is stuck on that wall.
Oh, can he get down? Can he get down? Oh, man. Oh, what's this going to do? He's going to drop down.
Looks like Ben might have found some grip. Yeah, Ben definitely keeping off the wall this time. I wonder if it was like around 38.
It could
No
have
one's
been.
coming in now. I don't remember. I thought it was like the mid to late 30s on their first round of pit stops. I can't see it anymore. All I see is like 54 as the last
Ben
pit.
Morrow came in at lap 31, at the end of lap 31, going to 32.
Maybe that was just strategy for the stage. Maybe they can go 40 something, but they wanted to come in a little bit earlier to get more of an advantage going into the stage break. Ben now 6 seconds behind the leader.
Maybe they're running the race backwards from this point. So they'll be coming up on, what is it, 38 to go?
Ooh. Definitely wheeling that thing. Let's go back here to some of the guys we haven't really shown here tonight. Doug Solms in the 67 truck. Currently 1 lap down. Joshua Landfox, the guy in front of him, 1 lap down. Well, not in front of him on the track. Not quite. There's 1 car separating them, but that's a 23 of Morgan Sterling.
Aiden got a little loose there coming off 2. Looks like Andrew St. Coeur is going to come into the pits.
So here we go. Pit stops are starting. Andrew, the 12 car. There's his pit box. Is he going to park it this time? Yes, he is.
Kevin Thompson a little off pace there. I don't know if he was trying to get down to come into the pits or not.
He's up there to 6th position.
Kyle Lingerfeld's going to be coming in.
And here he comes, making that dive down to the apron as he enters pit road.
Here comes Kevin Thompson too. Ben Morrow. Is that Reese as well? Looks like Reese's came in. So Kevin Thompson following the strategy of the leaders. I actually think he wanted to come in a lap early. I think he checked up on the backstretch to get down, and the 75 truck went to his inside and he missed it. Ben Morrow with it speeding on pit road.
Oh, his race, his chances of winning are done. Oh no.
Ben Morrow
have to
with
sit
a
there.
40-second hold for speeding on pit road.
Dang. Forrest gonna enter pit road. And it looks like Reese going to be our leader.
Why are you recording a video? He said he wanted to find out. So you were playing on the bed. Why did you
Not much of a lead though. I mean, it is 5 seconds ahead of max service. And look at this, Reese about to lap down the 9th place truck of Andrew Pratt. Andrew Pratt coming out of 4 as Reese enters and exits 3. Look at that time just dwindled down as he catches Andrew Pratt. We've got 30 laps to go.
Had to step away there for a minute. Sorry about that.
Andrew Pratt's now holding it pretty strong. He's staying away from Reese. Kevin Thompson gonna cycle out in the 5th position. But Reese Schaefer up 15 spots from qualifying. You know what? Let's go ahead and let's crank it up here. Real quick, I'm going to interrupt this crank it up segment. If anyone is talking to any of the drivers, you should have them drive below the white dotted line in turn 1. Alright, hopefully everyone enjoyed that little crank it up segment. We ended up getting our digger camera drove over. Which was pretty fun to say the least. That was the greatest action of all night. No, it's been a really good race. You don't want to see a race filled with cautions. You want to see good battles going on the track, which we're experiencing. Well, it's not really, it's a battle. Not a battle for position, but there is a battle on the track right now. Adam Gardner going low below Andrew St. Croix.
Andrew St. Croix might have got on the wall a little bit there.
Adam,
Kevin Thompson's going to have a run off of that. He's going to go to the inside.
there we go. Wasn't sure if Kevin would have been able to reach St. Croix. He was a little over 2.5 seconds behind before we cranked it up, and he finally was able to catch him. Now he's got 5 seconds to separate him and Kyle Lingerfeld. So he's got to either hope for a caution or Lingerfeld to have some sort of issue. As Lingerfeld entering 3, Thompson exiting 2. So it may not seem that big of a gap when it comes down to where you're at on the track, but 5 seconds is a pretty big gap here. Starting to see these guys separate out. We had a good line going during that crank it up segment, and now we're starting to see everyone on just different parts of the track. Whoa. Can't even see the whole track in that one. This is our sky cam here in the BMRL chopper. Alright, you gotta make chopper sounds with your, like the chopper blades.
Is that close? I don't know.
Yeah. Woo! 6 seconds ahead of second. 12 seconds ahead of third. 29 seconds ahead of ninth.
Reese is checked out. That lead has not grown. It hasn't lessened.
And he is pulling up on the 9th place DuPont Chevrolet of Aiden Giordano. How many trucks are you thinking going to be on the lead lap here? I'm going to say...
I'm going to go 7.
I don't know. Can he catch that group of 3? If he can catch that group of 3, I'm going to say 5. I don't
think he's going to be able to catch that group of 3.
Yeah, I don't believe he can.
You know, if I'm Reese right now, I'm looking at this lead and I'm not going to push it too hard.
No.
You got it. You have a commanding lead. You got coming to 4 to go. You got 6 seconds. I'm not saying slow down, but you don't need to hit the wall and ruin your race.
Wow, actually, Reese having issues or something because Max Service is now only 4.5 seconds behind. So I'm not sure. I think Reese might be battling some tire loss here. Max closing in.
I think
Not
Reese
enough.
I think he may be settling down a little bit. When he was fighting Morgan Sterling there, I think he might have got a little loose, and he said, "You know, I don't need to lap any more cars, trucks."
I don't need to risk it for the biscuit.
Is that somebody milking a cow on his truck? It looks like it. How about that? I love it.
All right, final lap to go. This time, can Reese make it? Can we make it? Is caution gonna come out the last second? Final lap.
It is not. Final lap. Reese has 3 more turns. Gotta just keep it clean. Reese Schaefer is going to be your winner tonight at Darlington.
Reese, a little celebration. Legal going in the one. Reese Schaefer gonna get it here tonight. Oh, I don't want to see the race results yet.
He's got to burn it down.
Reese Schaefer coming home in first. Max Service, Kyle Lingerfeld, second and third. Alrighty. We're going to step aside for a second and go grab our interviews. And we'll be back in Victory Lane with Reese Schaefer as we visit our top 3. Our third place finisher, Kyle Lingerfeld. Kyle, it's Chris and Jeff in the booth, man. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Congratulations, a third place finish here tonight. Not, you started in second, so I mean you stayed in the top 3, which is really, really great when it comes to this track.
Yeah, this is one of my better mile-and-a-half tracks. This is 5 top 3s in a row here. Whether it's different leagues or different cars. No wins yet though. Keep slipping away, but I'll take the good run here. It's a fun track to race.
Now, we didn't really notice, I don't recall, but did you come home with any stripes on the right side of that truck?
I think I kissed it a little bit in the middle of 1 and 2 after the stage. But that was it. Other than that, I stayed clean.
Nice, nice. Well, congratulations, third place finish here. From your viewpoint, I mean, from up here in the booth, I mean, 1 caution besides the... Wait, did we have a caution besides stage break?
No, it was
We
just the
did
stage.
not. So, just the stage break caution, man. How was the racing from where you were sitting?
I'm fine with that. I like the long runs, honestly. If we ran 100% fuel loads, I think I could have had better runs over these long runs. But we keep it just right. You know, it's quite racy. It's a lot of fun. As tough as this track is, I'm very impressed with how the field ran tonight. We had 21 starts, so kudos to the field tonight.
Nice. Well, any family or friends at home watching this race, any sponsors, anyone on the truck, anyone you just want to give a shout out to or a thank you to?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Boss Security and Automation as always, the Boss family for always watching and supporting, my family for always watching and supporting, Adam for always throwing this up every week. You know, it's nice to have a safe place to race every week, and to you guys for always putting on a show in the broadcast booth. We appreciate you.
No problem, man. It looks like you have Bob Thomas and Michael Fassett in the chat tonight cheering you on.
Yep. Shout out to them. They're great.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations. Started in the top 3, finished in the top 3. Nothing wrong with that.
No, hopefully more to come.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations. We'll see you next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Alright, and it looks like we have... Let's go down here to Max Service. Hey, Max, it's Chris and Jeff in the booth. Congratulations. Second place finish here, man. Up 2 spots. Started in 4th. Made your way to a top 3 finish.
Yeah, just kind of keeping tires on the truck all race. Just let everybody get away in the first stage, and then started to reel them in. Knew I'd have something for Ben. Didn't think I had anything for Reese. He flew up through the entire field and obviously went on to win. But I think it was a solid day overall. Happy to come home second. Should be good for points.
Oh yeah, definitely. And we ended up seeing Seth Berger end up having issues. Did he wreck or just lose connection, or what happened there?
He's got something else on the go tonight, so his agreement was that if he was in the top 3 at the end of the stage, he was staying. If not, he was going to do that.
Right, so I mean, he took home 16th, so not a bad points race. It's yeah, and I mean, definitely he's sitting up there in the top anyway, so one outside the top 15 finish isn't going to hurt bad at all for his case. But let's talk more about you. We saw just that one stage caution, no other cautions. How did you feel the racing was going on down there tonight?
Yeah, it was good, as it kind of always is here in the Outlaw Sim Series. We've kind of had some anomalies earlier this season. Usually, that's kind of a typical race for us. We usually only have the stage caution. It's just kind of normal and expected here. We all race real clean. We've been racing with each other for forever, or at least most of us have, and we kind of know how we race.
Right, and that's one thing I was looking at tonight, is going through like the I rating, and almost everybody in here has over a 2,000 I rating. Some are almost 5,000 I rating, so, and almost everybody is an A class 2-point or higher. So a very tough group of drivers to drive with week in and week out. But yeah, you're going to bring it home in second place. Any friends, family at home watching the race right here tonight, or anybody on the truck, any sponsors you want to say thank you to or give a shout out to?
I guess I have to do Seth a favor and shout out Burgards. Go check him out on any social media. It's BURG_ARTZ. And that's about it.
All right. Well, congratulations bringing it home second. Maybe we'll see you again next week in the booth. Seems to be a habit.
Thank you. I hope so.
All righty. Well, congratulations. We'll talk to you next week.
Thank you.
All right, now to Victory Lane with Reese. Hey, Reese, it's Chris and Jeff in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got a copy.
Well, I'm going to start off with congratulations on driving through the field and getting the win. And now I'm going to let Jeff take it over if he wants.
Reese, I think this whole race we saw you, you didn't qualify. You came from the back of the field and got up into I forget where you finished in the stage, but I want to say it was in the top 5 at least. Um, Awesome, impressive drive through the field, and you got up there and then you dominated after the stage. How was the track out there for you tonight?
Yeah, the track was pretty good. The setup was definitely a little loose in traffic, and so, I started off the race and I gained a couple spots really quickly, and then kind of sat in the pack behind Thinkor and all them for about 10 laps to get a feel for it and kind of get the car into me, and then I was able to make some serious hay once about second half of the first run came in that first pit cycle. I went from about P12 to I think I was sitting like 5th or so, and then I got past Seth, and I think I was behind. I think it was P4 coming into the stage or something like that. So definitely had a really good run, and then came out of stage, restarted P2, and just I knew Mara was fast, and so I just knew if I hung with him, I might have a shot, and got through that first run there, and then his tires started falling off, and coming out turn 4, the one time he let me high, and I stuck it around on the outside and was able to hold him off and used the sliding of the truck to my advantage and took the lead and had a good last pit stop and came home P1. So it was it was a really fun race. Just one that was definitely tricky to figure out what the truck was doing, because in the draft it was a little loose and then out front it was a little tight. So had to play with it a little bit, but got a good rhythm going and was able to come home P1. So it was awesome.
Awesome, yeah. We know during that last green flag pit stop there, Ben had some trouble on pit road, so it really was a matter of who could, get off pit road cleanly and get out to the front and get back on the track and start nailing their time down. And great racing out of you tonight. And I believe this isn't your first time up here in the booth with us after a race. You've been a top contender here this whole series, it seems, for the past couple of weeks, and you've got one win here, and I hope to see more out of you here going in the future, these future tracks. Does anybody like to think here before we let you go?
Yeah, we got the Michigan Milk Producers Association in the car. It's a tribute to my dad and his father. So I always love shutting out the truck as much as I can. Got a couple. Got my dad was watching tonight. My girlfriend Emily, and had a couple friends that were tuning the broadcast. So I always shout out them for always helping out. And yeah, I always want to especially thank you guys for putting on a show tonight. I know the end of the race wasn't as exciting as you would hope, but I hope the middle half and the front half was pretty good for you. Definitely a little pretty tight battles. This track is always just so hard to pass, guys. So it's definitely one that can get a little boring in the booth, but I think you guys always do a good job. So I really appreciate it.
Surprisingly enough, it was actually a fun one to broadcast.
Yes, it really was.
No wrecks, but we had some pretty fun camera angles, especially the one on the inside of turn 1. Down there, the digger camera, watching some guys run that one over.
Oh, classic. Oh, I love that camera. I wish they brought that back in real life on the Fox. Those are so good. So good. Awesome.
But
all right,
congratulations.
Guys, well, yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you guys as always. And like I said, hopefully next week I'll be talking to you again, huh? So.
Alrighty, man.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Alright, well, that about wraps it up here. Your results are on the screen. Reese Schaefer bringing it home in first. Max Service in second. Kyle Lingerfeld in third. Kevin Thompson going to bring it home in fourth. Andrew St. Court in fifth. Forrest Hamilton Jr. in sixth. Andrew Pratt in seventh. And Randall Barnett in eighth. Everyone else a lap down, as you can see, through 9th through 18th on your screen. And we cycle to the very last positions, 19th through 21st. Those guys not turning a lap here tonight. Well, as always, it was a pleasure doing the broadcast here tonight on Wednesday Night OSS. We are at Darlington, taking off from Darlington and heading to Mosport next week. I don't know about you, Jeff, but I have no idea what that track is.
Me either. Is that Motorsports Park?
I think so.
Well, that's going to be interesting for these guys.
25 lap race there on the road course, so gonna be a fun one.
Oh yeah, it's going to be fun. We're going to have to get in there early and install some of these cameras out on the track so we can have some good angles.
I would love to get a on the roof cam. That's what I really would love to get. But until next week, we'll see you guys later. Have a great night.